The doctrine of unbroken attachment. 1. The premise, the primacy of play. We are born into a state of total integration. In childhood, discovery and feeling good are synonymous with learning and play. There is no moral weight to a sensation that feels positive. There is only the experience. 2. The deviation, the misunderstanding of good. When a young person experiments with a substance, they are operating under the original biological directive to seek rewarding experiences. The radical view, the initial act of drug use is morally neutral, an extension of the curiosity of childhood. The conflict, society labels this curiosity as evil, creating a friction between the youth's internal reality, pleasure or curiosity, and the external narrative, shame or danger. 3. The catalyst, the trauma of conditionality. The spiral into addiction is not triggered by the chemical compound, but by the withdrawal of love. The fracture, when a parent adopts the prevalent worldview, treating the child as a pariah, a liar, or a disappointment, the child realizes their safety net is conditional. The consequence, the teen loses their anchor. They are forced into a state of hyper self-preservation. The drug, once a tool for play, now becomes a refuge from the pain of rejection. 4. The mechanism, the guilt spiral. Once the bond is broken, every subsequent use is filtered through a guilty mindset. Guilt equals stress. Stress triggers the need for relief. Relief equals the drug. The very thing causing the social friction becomes the only available solace for the emotional wound. The result, a simple life experience that likely would have naturally lost its novelty becomes a desperate survival mechanism. 5. The radical solution, radical continuity. To solve the drug problem, we must first solve the love problem. This doctrine demands a complete reversal of traditional intervention. Conclusion. The evil is not in the bottle or the pipe. The evil is in the moment the parent looks at the child and sees a stranger instead of their own heart. This framework turns the war on drugs into a campaign for connection. It suggests that if we remove the shame and the threat of abandonment, the allure of the spiral vanishes because the child never loses their place in the circle of love. Next, Manifesto of Parental Commitment. Next, Tenets of the Unbroken Bond.